Hi, everybody. Thanks for having me here. It's a pleasure to be in front of all of these Japanese funds, sharing about a project that started out in Vietnam. So, our mission and business model is very simple. What we're trying to do is connect enterprises with data that's available in Web3. We're building technology in-house, able to scrape on-chain and off-chain data, if you're familiar with the blockchain, and that allows us to better understand the customer. And we're using that data to enable businesses. So very simple business model, all based around the technology. If you look at the opportunity size and you're familiar with the market, you know that it's a massive space, targeted advertising, data analytics. It's $1 trillion market space in Web2. In Web3, it's nearly untouched. So it's a great opportunity for young businesses that have a background in data to tap into this space, enable customers, enterprises, users and customers alike with the ability to better understand the data that's available. So the challenges that we're solving and trying to address are mostly regulatory and technical challenges. In Web3 at the moment, there's really no way to collect off-chain data. On-chain data is very easy to collect, but it's also very messy. A lot of businesses are very young. They don't know how and where to collect the data. So we provide them with that technology. Also, regulations is a big problem. If you're aware of advertising in Web2, you know that GDPR regulations restrict businesses from collecting data from their customers directly. This is a huge challenge for businesses who rely heavily on data to target their users. Google Chrome is also phasing out cookies, which means that it's very difficult for businesses nowadays to use the data that's available online to reach out to their users. And then the last thing is that APP tracking net framework. Basically, anybody who's using an Apple phone, you know that today it's very difficult for businesses to collect your data. You have to expressly say that you can collect my data for them to do so. In Web3, that's not the case yet. Regulation is still very far behind the technology in Web3 and blockchain. So it's a great opportunity for businesses who want to increase the scope of data collection to build in a new space. Back one slide. Right now, we've already launched our product. This deck is actually a month old, which shows you how quickly that we're moving. We've already signed a deal with Crust and Clayton, which is Korea's #1 blockchain. They have about 26 million users on their ecosystem at the moment, and we're building exclusively for their platform for the next 6 months, which means that we have access to 26 million users who need access to data. And at the moment, we're the only data provider for that ecosystem, meaning that if you want to know about a project that's building on Clayton, you need to use our product to understand the users, how they operate, how they behave, how they transact. We're currently using our technology in a number of different ways. The first, of course, is targeted advertising. As you know, data is a huge input if you want to reach out to your users. Right now, if we collect enough data about your users, we can build characteristics and personalities of your users the same way that Facebook does it. So let's say you want to reach out to a female in Vietnam between the ages of 18 and 25. You can do that very easily on Facebook and in Web2, but in Web3, there's no way to do that. Right now, we're building the technology that allows you to do that. We've launched our product for 3 POCs already, all based in Korea, and the feedback that we've got is extremely positive. So this is just a snapshot of our dashboard at the moment. A demo is already available, so if you're interested in viewing the demo later, you can reach out to me. You can see how quickly we're able to collect the data that's available on-chain and off-chain, and the power that is behind the dashboard. So the ability to compare yourself to other people within the ecosystem, other projects within the ecosystem, finding out about your users, the value that it brings to your ecosystem, and being able to value in general, you know, how much money you can make on campaigns, how successful your campaigns are, and et cetera. So at the moment, we're raising for our pre-seed round. If you've read the news recently, you know that Vina Capital in Vietnam is investing in us. Crust is another large name, which is a part of the Clayton ecosystem. Again, Korea's #1 layer 1 protocol. And then Kakao Ventures, which is Korea's one of the biggest names in Korean VCs. So we are quite big in Vietnam and in Korea. We're looking to expand our presence in Southeast Asia in general. And our target ARR, as you can see on this slide here, is 50 million by 2026. So I'm not going to talk about the opportunity size too much. Talking about the team really quickly, we have a really strong team. I myself sold a startup in the last couple of years. We built chatbots for enterprises in Hong Kong. We worked with all of the banking and financial services institutions, all of healthcare, almost all of public sector. Our CGO, Daniel Nguyen, was previously the CEO of Grab in Vietnam. Hung is our CMO, top 50 CMOs in APAC in 2021. And Minh was on the founding team of Amazon Alexa. So we have a very strong team leading our product. And then on the advisory side, we have data security, which is a big part of our ecosystem, making sure that all of the data that we collect is encrypted and that everything that we collect is not able to be cracked by bugs, which you see a lot of problems nowadays in crypto if you're following the market. So big backers behind our project at the moment: AWS, Apoda. You see some large names on here. The deck, again, is not updated, but if you reach out to me, we could share you more updated materials, more investors that have joined the round. We're looking to close the round quite soon, and we're looking to focus on product for the next 6 months. Again, the demo is available, so if you're curious to see that, happy to share. That's it. Thank you.